Hello and welcome to another video. And for those of you who know where I am, you might be asking, what is this cat doing here? For those of you who don't know, there is a fairly popular series on YouTube featuring Minecraft called Hermitcraft. And these fairly skilled people build things, play games, and have lots of fun on a Minecraft server. And at the end of each season, they have a world download. And this is one of those such world downloads, the Season 8 one to be specific. And it is currently in a bit of a break between Season 8 and Season 9. So I thought, you know what? Why not have some fun with this? What I wanted to do here was to take something that was a little bit unfinished, and that happens for lots of reasons. The hermits themselves talk about this sometimes. Sometimes they run out of time, run out of creative energy, or just things come up and maybe it's not even just not exciting content and they leave things with room to grow, so to speak. And I thought it would be sort of fun and cool to stand on the shoulders of giants, as it were, and build a little bit on top of that. So this video, and hopefully a few more, will sort of explore things that I've built on top of what the hermits have built. And yes, everything you see in this view right around here was built by the hermits. One or the other, several, group of people. I will try to be as explicit as possible in saying this is what I've built or added on, but everything else, assume everything you see was built by someone else, unless I tell you otherwise. I think is a good rule, and that's just something I should probably say as early as possible in this video. Massive credit to the hermits, of course, for building this amazing stuff. I am nowhere near this good, although, well, I was going to say I try. I don't try to get anywhere near this good. There's just not enough time in the world for that. But I don't know, adding my creative stamp is kind of fun to this, and hopefully you find it a bit fun too, just to see what possibilities there are even after the season is done and the project can go in as many different directions as your creativity allows. So let's go on to video number 1, which I think will be Impulse's factory Elytra tour. Yes, we can finally get a factory tour of the chocolate factory. Episode 2, if I get to it, hopefully, will be doing something special with the back of the mountain. You know, the one where Green's Midnight Alley and Scar's supposed mega base is. That's going to take a bit longer. I do want to do something special there. If there's any others you can think of, that's all I could think of for Season 8. Season 7, I had this whole long list of things I wanted to do, and never had time for any of them. Like, by the time I even built half a road and a bridge, Season 8 was already out, and Season 7 was old news. So I didn't do anything really there. I may come back to that if I feel like it, or if people want to see what sort of my ideas are to add on to that. But otherwise, enjoy this video and like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next ones. Okay, well, as you can see, we're coming up to Impulse's base, which is a very strange thing for a non-hermit to be doing, but here we are. And yeah, render distance is very low. It is quite laggy, as you would probably expect. And that's going to get in the way of what I'm doing. But more to the point, if you've watched Hermitcraft Season 8 and know sort of the ending, you'll know that Impulse's base was a little bit unfinished. Bit of unfinished business here, and Impulse himself has stated that in some of his videos. And yeah, I know he's done this series with the Create mod where he's building stuff in the factory. But I thought I could do something different, and I think also meaningful and something special with it. So what I've built here, and you'll see, no, you can't see from the outside, you'll have to see me go into creative mode and do this, and I will of course try and survival as well with probably some failure, but it's an Elytra course, you'll see. And so I've got some equipment here. I think I'm still wearing an Elytra. No, I'll come back to that once the course is done, but I'll show you what the course looks like. Something that I thought could make some good use of the large amounts of big rooms and empty space in here. So the course actually starts when you hit that tripwire. So you do that, you fly through here, underneath the entrance, past this cocoa bean farm, go up into the main lobby, figure out where you're going, into this room here. Into the room here. Your next wing or ring to go through is actually down here. Go through that, turn left, go under the chocolate bridge, and up into the chocolate waterfall. Lots of flying around here. The next ring, once you come out into the open area behind the factory, you go down underwater through one ring, through another ring. Visibility is quite challenged down here, another challenging part of this, I would call quite difficult Elytra course. Now you go straight up through the pipe. I've tested it. It takes about 1 or 2 rockets to get up here. A little bit in the Chocolate River room, but mostly you go up, 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 up. Do a bit of a slalom around these narrow smokestacks. And then down. This is another of the very hard ones. And you'll see, oh, yeah, that's going to be very deadly. Try to prevent some of the hazards, but not really possible. So once you come out of here, you go up into this room here, and then down. Okay, through here, through the factory room, again, mostly empty, lots of space to fly. Tight turn up, tight turn over around this glass kelp farm. Another hole in the wall, hard right, up around the golden smokestacks. Tells you to go to the right, around this one. Your next hole is up here in this tall section where you come in near the top, have to drop quickly or hit the wall. This is another of the reasons why I provide, thanks to creative mode, stacks of enchanted golden apples. You'll see when I try to do this on the Elytra, you'll need them. You turn around here, see the Among Us guy, see the windows. Hard dive down, through the wall, up, over the front, down and to the left, over the garages, still over the garages, through the Moon Temple, and just before you hit the rest of Bodum, to the right, and down here, you can see I've hit some redstone, hooked it up to this pressure plates. And you get some music as you finish the course. You can also see how much lag there is by how slow that's playing. 11 FPS. 10, 7. You can see that number in the top left up there. But that's the course, and if I can get the lag to go a little bit less, You can see how much trouble I even have completing that in creative mode. And that's what the render distance, I think it's set it to 10 now. So I'm going to make it less. Basically the minimum, and I'll try this in survival mode. I actually have all the tools I need right now for that. You get lag, but I thought it was something special I could do with the factory and make use of all of that space. That was sitting unused, and now I think it's technically a complete build, because it's a complete Elytra course. So I'm going to... What's the minimum? You got 2 chunks. Yeah, you see that. Oh, we'll see what happens here. Can't even see anything. This is so big, and my render distance is 2 chunks. Okay. Attempt 1. The music didn't even stop playing. I think it's actually hilarious. I'll be back once I get a better mouse. When I first built this, I gave myself enchanted golden apples. I may have to go back into creative mode and switch this if this does not work. That music is going to haunt me. There we go. Ready to try this again. There we go. Into the room where you can't see where the next thing is. And so yeah, this is where if you were tracking landings, you would lose. Like, for all the right-clicking I'm doing, I'm not actually getting that much rocket action here. And then this is where you go down, through. Whoops, missed one. Where'd it go? There it is. Now I came up, and the next thing is up here where you can barely see. Okay, I'm going to take it on faith that I actually went through that, because I cannot see a thing. And I missed the last one, so... Okay, so I went through them backwards. But I went through them, so that's what counts. And here's this thing. I'm going to be a little bit, what I say, smart about this. Because I know I've died on this one many times. Okay, this is too much. I have to get my render distance to 4 chunks. It'd be helpful to know if I'm facing down, actually. You go through there and you die. But I made it through the second hole somehow. New rule, I'm gonna basically call it a checkpoint rule where I go where I basically left off. Because otherwise you're never going to see the whole thing in action. So where I died was around here. And if I try to take it sort of strategically, not like that, like actually land on the top here. No, that didn't work. Also, sleep time. Did I land on the slime blocks? Yes, I did. I did it. Kind of, you call that doing it. Ooh. And through here. And through here. Oops, missed that one. Stop for an IDimpy bar. They're empty. Did I go through here? Yes, I did. I can see this one. Whoops. Was actually supposed to go this way, I think. Yeah, around here. Went through there. Yep, next one is up here. Way down. Through. Up. Try not to land here, actually. Go through this one. Don't mind the creeper. Oh, try that again. Oh, that was close. I heard that. Ah, well, I'm going to count that as having made it through there. Which was just exiting this thing, I think. Yeah. Also, while I'm in creative mode, get rid of this creeper. Yeah, that's right. Where's all my stuff? I guess I don't need it at this point in the game. Actually, I should probably open that up while I'm at it. Through there. It's supposed to go. It's supposed to go actually through there. Through that one. Through there. Through here. And almost on target. Yes! I know I kind of cheated my way through it, but lag and all, I feel pretty good about making it through that Elytra course. Quite the challenge, I think. Anyway, that'll be it for this segment. If I have time to do the other segment, I'll put it in the video. If not, I guess I'll end it here. But yeah, building on the shoulders of giants, quite a lot of fun. I think it's great to have a little bit of a sort of starting point or impetus into almost as a relay project. Like, people get tired or run out of time, or for whatever reason don't quite do everything they want to do. And it's sort of interesting to see the other person's vision and take it in your direction and try to combine a bit of creativity and see if we can get a little bit of inspiration and I don't know, other sort of inputs and ideas from, people who are really good at this, people who are professionals, people who put a lot of time and creativity and energy into doing this. So I appreciate all of the people who've made Hermitcraft, and for this segment especially Impulse SV for making the factory and the shop. And yeah, keep doing what you're doing, and I'll keep watching and keep enjoying. And I hopefully we can all get a little bit of fun and enjoyment out of all of it.